They were counted out, rejected, and left behind, but they turned doubt into fuel and failure into fire. His name was Albert Einstein. And the world said he'd never make it. Today we teach our children the theories he gave us. Albert Einstein is one of the most iconic scientists in history. His name is synonymous with genius. But what many people don't know is that as a child, he spoke very slowly and didn't start speaking fluently until around age 9. He struggled in school, especially with language subjects. Teachers described him as lazy and said he wouldn't amount to much. He was even expelled from school once and rejected by multiple universities. So, the world said he'd never make it is not just a phrase, it's the truth of how he was treated early in life. Yet today the very same world that doubted him teaches his theory of relativity in classrooms, prints his face on posters and t-shirts, celebrates him as one of the greatest minds to ever live. She grew up in poverty, wore potato sacks because her family couldn't afford dresses. She was abused, fired from her first job, told she was unfit for television. Her name is Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women the world has ever seen. But before the world listened, they told her to sit down and be quiet. Oprah Winfrey wasn't just poor, she was publicly humiliated, deeply wounded, and completely dismissed by the world around her. Every line represents a barrier society said she couldn't cross. Poverty said she'd stay small. Abuse said she'd stay broken. Rejection said she'd never belong. And the industry itself said, "You're not what we want." And still, she rose. She embraced her voice. Despite being told she didn't look or sound like someone fit for TV, she leaned into what made her real, her raw honesty, empathy, and emotional depth. She turned pain into purpose. Her abusive past became the reason she built platforms that helped others speak out. She didn't hide her scars, she let them shine so others could heal. She worked relentlessly. She studied communication, took every opportunity she was given, and learned from every failure. When one door closed, she built another. She redefined media. Instead of fitting into the system, she created her own. From The Oprah Winfrey Show to her own network, OWN. She didn't adapt to the industry, she transformed it. He was homeless at 23, living in his car, washing in public restrooms, rejected by publishers again and again. That man was Tyler Perry. He built an empire from pain, not because life was fair, but because he refused to stay where he started. The truth is simple. The world is full of people who were told they'd never make it, and they did. Because when doubt shouted, they whispered back, "Watch me." Here's the part no one likes to talk about. Success doesn't begin with applause. It begins in the shadows. When no one believes in you, not even you. When your bank account is empty. When your dreams look ridiculous. When failure is louder than faith. That's where champions are born. Not in comfort, but in chaos. So what about you? Maybe someone said you're not smart enough, not pretty enough, not strong enough, not built for this. Maybe you failed. Maybe you've heard you'll never make it. Good. Because now you're exactly where legends begin. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. To get up one more time. To speak when your voice shakes. To believe when no one else does. The people who were told they'd never make it, did. And so can you. Because greatness isn't given. It's earned, in silence, in struggle, in persistence. Now go prove them wrong. Have you ever felt like the world forgot you? Like no one sees your effort, your pain, your silent battles? This channel was built for you. Every video here is a spark. A reminder that your story matters. That you're not too late. You're not too broken. And you're not alone. Here we share real stories of people who came from nothing, were counted out, told they'd never make it, and still rose. We speak to the dreamers, the underdogs, the fighters in silence. If you're tired of giving up on yourself, if you need a voice that tells you to keep going when the world says quit, then this is your space. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because every week we're dropping content that'll light a fire in you. Motivation that hits deep. Stories that heal. Reminders that you're to a channel. You're joining a movement. One where we rise, together. Capable of more than you think. You're not just subscribing.